Hey y'all, how's everybody doing today? I hope everybody is having a blessed, prosperous, and productive Thursday. Um, I debated on even doing this video because I've had such a hard morning up until now. Just literally had to get a good cry out, had to just, you know, talk it out, talk it out to the creator. Um, it always seems to help. I don't have all the answers. None of us do, but it always seems to help when I can just talk it out and gives a sense of relief. Our thoughts literally do create our reality. It's some stuff that we just can't control. Excuse me. That has its limitations, but for the most part, how we respond to things, our thoughts, they do create our reality. So for me today, I was really missing my husband, like really missing him. Just like, man, I started, I just want to talk to him. You ever have a person in life where, if you talk to this person, everything is going to be okay? Well, he was that person. Like, besides my mother, when I talked to him, I knew everything was going to be okay. And he brought me so much balance and a lot of security in knowing that I had someone, you know. I'm on a lonely road, so it's like for me, and I'm not a person that's gonna push myself on people or go out of my way. That's just not my style. If we connect, we connect. If we don't, we don't. But especially when it comes to men, I'm selective. Like most times, I mostly settle. And this time, I felt like I didn't. It was hard for me to really wrap my head around it because of the stereotype surrounding what I did and marrying someone that was a foreigner. But once I got past that and God got me through everything, so I was sure we were going to win on this side. But once I got through that, it was just like, wow, you know what I mean? I would have really cheated myself, not allowing myself to experience him based off of someone else's story, based off of what someone else had went through. Um, Doing, dating someone outside of the country or anything like that. And you all, I'm sorry, I don't look too hot, but hey, your girl can clean up if I want to. But yes, I just wanted to just come raw and tell y'all what I wanted to say. So, I really been having a rough September. It's been rough. It's my brother's birthday month. I'm coming up on, you know, next month. I dread next month. My husband passed 7 days after my mom's birthday. And it also brings me to this. It has nothing to do with my mother, but it's just how inconsiderate people are. People will expect you just to wipe your tears and stop crying and let it go and feel like, you're weak because you're hurting and you miss somebody. We get praise for being strong, especially melanated women. We're always expected to be strong. We're always expected to be okay through everything. And no, I'm not okay. And it's okay that I'm not okay. I don't cry over spilt milk. I don't cry when I don't get my way. I don't cry because it's raining outside and I want sun. I don't cry over things that are minute. but my heart is broken in tiny little pieces. So it's okay for me to cry. It's okay for me to be sad. It's okay for me to express that. It does not believe I don't mean I don't believe in God. It does not mean I don't believe that, you know, uh life is gonna get better or anything like that. But it's okay to be sad. People are very certain people, some people can be incompassionate, and you can pick up on innuendos or where people are going, and everyone handles things different. I'm a very compassionate, sensitive person. I don't know about compassionate. I am compassionate, but that wasn't the word I wanted to use. I am a very sensitive person. I am sensitive. It is a part of my personality that is contradictory to myself. It's not something that I'm like, I had to accept it because I'm very sensitive, but at the same time I can be very blunt. So I've had to oftentimes remain of balance in life and take a stance on a balance in life as to making sure I wasn't hurting myself or others. Um, and God is not confused. He knew me before He formed me in my mother's womb. So I'm good. I'm perfect in my imperfection. But it's just like going through what I'm going through now. And I thank anybody that's listening, because, it's not delightful, but, um, I'm just really getting to see that I can be tested, I can be challenged, and I won't break. Um, but don't let anybody make you feel like during whatever you're going through, no matter how big or small it is, that your pain isn't important, that the way you deal with it is incorrect. There's no right or wrong way to handle pain. There's no right or wrong way to handle grief. You just do the best you can with it. I haven't started grief counseling. I'm pretty much handling my grief by trying to focus on myself as much as I can. That's a challenge for me. To focus on myself in a holistic way. Um, I'm oftentimes staying in my head more so than anything than actually doing so for myself. I'll talk about my plan for myself, but actually expediting, yeah, that's on again, off again. But being on a like continuum of really focusing on myself, focusing on my health, just trying to make sure I feel good and have optimum health. Um, Always trying to really hold myself up so I can be a role model for my son, because I can't break. Like, he's looking at me, he's counting on me. So I'm not trying to break or bend or anything. I'm really focused on doing the best I can for him. Um, it's not easy. It's not easy. It's like the ground, not even the carpet, but the ground was pulled out from underneath me. So whatever's under that ground and however deep it is, I've just been working on pulling myself with the help of God. I ain't done it on my own. God has literally helped me, and grief is like so many different stages and phases of it. And I've gone through the angry stage, so now I'm in the depressed stage. And yeah, this sucked. And being somebody that has overcome depression before, like, I tried to avoid depression at all costs because I remember how terrible that feeling was. But I've experienced 3 deaths back to back. Sudden deaths, young people. That's even harder. Young people, men, black men. It's just like, my goodness. Almost make you feel like something is wrong. But One of my struggles now is even being hopeful that something else isn't coming. And I know something else is coming because something else is always coming, but just trying to brace myself. You know what I mean? Because I'm just like, I haven't been able to catch a break. So it's like, is it over? Is it done? Or do I just need to brace myself for the next thing? And so it just really shows how valuable we really are and how much you really can miss a person. I've never thought, I've tried to minimize my husband's death. I've tried to reason with it. I've talked to different spiritual people, advisors. I've, you know, prayed. I've done everything, and it's just still like, this hurts, this sucks, and it's not okay. And it's okay for it not to be okay. And it's okay if it's never okay. Just know that, like, you just find a way, and you just will have to find a way to live without him. But it's okay that it's not okay. And for me in my situation, my husband was almost here. So it's like we were at the finish line and we didn't finish. And now everything is like that horror, that that whistle was blew. And then my family is scattered. It's like I have a stepson in Jamaica that I love. You know what I mean? It's just like everything is just like not right now. And so no true healing can take place because there's still so much brokenness. But only time will tell. That's the only thing that's gonna tell this time. And oh wow, yeah, extremely clogged up. Just gonna continue to keep myself busy. But a line of work that depends on me having a good vibe. So I have to keep it clean, keep it together, do whatever I have to do not to go in like this, not to feel like this. Um, but it's hard. It's hard right now. And the whole world having it hard. People losing their jobs overnight, taking a jab. It's like people getting sick. Everybody's experiencing loss. Everybody's experiencing a form of like, you know what I mean, tribulation. So that's why I'm really not trying to cry to nobody or lean into nobody. I just figure this is a good outlet. If somebody listens, great. If they don't, cool. But you just never know. So my message today is it's okay not to be okay. It's okay when you feel like, you know, down. It's okay because these are just moments. These are just moments, natural moments. I'm always trying to spread positivity. I'm always trying to spread hope. I'm always trying to, excuse me. I'm always trying to be optimistic about what, can happen, the possibilities of what can happen. I'm always trying to look for something good, but it's just like, it's bleaky right now. It's bleaky. But I have my health, I have my strength, I have my family, I have my friends, I have my child, my family. I have an income. I have my business. I have, life. So I'm just trying to make the best of it. That's all I can do. I'm just trying to make the best of it. I'm just trying to focus on the positive things in life. I don't want to pour into my clients, so I'm really gonna have to like definitely make sure I'm doing my self-care and getting this out of me because in my line of work, I cannot be. It's okay to be transparent, or when you have a green light with certain people where you feel like, you know, they're special, or not everybody's special in God's eyes, but it's just like when you can entrust to say something to somebody, when you can. So, in those moments, but I just want to get it together. I got stuff I'm trying to do. God has blessed me with a place that I've been able to move my business into and move out of my home. And all this is now, so it's like all this is showtime, but I'm over here with a whole case of grief, depression. And so I'm just really trying. I ain't trying to cry to my mama. She got enough. I'm just I'm over that. I'm just trying my best just to do what I can do on my end to make myself better, get myself where I want to be, and fly forward. So, that's all I got today. Please like, subscribe, and share my message. I'm not trying to bring anybody down. I'm just trying to say it's okay to go through. It's okay to go through. And hopefully y'all can see me at the top. I hope this has purpose. I hope that at the end of this you'll be like, oh, I remember when she made that video when, and then look at her now. That's my prayer, that I can get through this. But right now, I don't know. I'm just taking it one day at a time, and I never take myself out because I ain't bring myself in. My mom and God did that. My parents did that to God. So I'm never to that point. I don't minimize that at all, but it's just I'm a communicator. I'm naturally somebody that likes to express how I feel. So I'm always going to find a way just to get it out of me and keep it moving. What I've learned in this season is people will leave you broken and hurt and busted and disgusted. Nobody owes you anything. What I've learned in this season is that nobody's coming to save you. So you got to do what you got to do. What I've learned in this season is that you make your plans and God laughs. So it's you're not fully in control of everything. Ultimately, we do what we can do. What I've learned in this season is that you count every blessing and appreciate every good moment, because you never know when is your last good moment. What I've learned in this season is not to waste time explaining myself or trying to prove myself to anything or anyone. What I've learned in this season is to be deliberate in what I feel and what I desire. And what I learned in this season is that I can get through things alone. And I have had some alone moments with just me and God. And I'm sure we all have. And I've learned that you can get through, you can get through those moments. It's not always going to be like this. So just put your big girl pants on, pull up your bootstraps, do what you got to do. My ancestors had it hard. Maybe my ancestors back in return. I think like that. So, nobody's had it easy and nobody's gotten out of here alive. I'm just trying to do my part in humanity. Trying to do my part. I don't want to be a drainer. I want to be a planter, fertilizer, do something. So, thank y'all for listening so very much. I know this video is It's unedited. I know it's not perfect, but neither am I right now. And hopefully you all can see the advancement of my content. So everybody be well, and yes, thank you.